Hi, I'm Great Higer, and welcome to part 4 of my Ungrim Ironfist playthrough, The Slayer Oath. In the previous episode, we were declared war upon by Throg, who came down from the north, destroyed 2 of our settlements, and has now gone further south than any of our armies, and he's proving a bit of a concern. We have Ungrim, who's, I guess, not too far away from him, who's laying in ambush. Oops, sorry about that. My OBS just screwed up for a moment. Hopefully, Throg will be stupid enough to walk into that ambush that Ungrim has set. Now, in the previous episode, we also started a war with Richter's clan nest, which is going okay. We've taken 2 of their settlements. And we completed the monster hunt for Snap Cravclaw, but we chose not to tame him. Instead, we decided to slay him for the extra acclaim. So we now have 390 acclaim, which we can spend on upgrading some slayers. And with upgraded slayers, we'll start to include them more in our armies. After all, we should have slayers, as we're playing as Ungrim. So, we've got access to currently the basic slayers and slayers with axes. So they've got plus 7 melee attack, and we've given them plus 10% weapon damage. So let's see about upgrading the slayers with axes. So yep, extra missile damage, that will be nice. And what else do we have? We have reduced upkeep. That's going to be a good one. And for the basic slayers, bonus versus infantry. I think that'll be a nice addition. So let's go for that. How much we got left? 240. So we got plenty of acclaim, and they're going to be a reduced upkeep as well. Now I just want to check what is the actual upkeep of a Slayer unit. I need to find an army. There we go. Do we have any Slayers in the unit, in the army? No, we don't. But let's have a look. If we wanted to recruit some, we cannot. Alright, I need to wait until we have an army in our territory in a position to recruit. Or I can go to Karak Kadrin and actually have a look inside the settlement. That will be just as easy. Okay, so basic slayers will be upkeep of 225, and basic slayer axe thrower is an upkeep of 240. So 15% reduction to that is 24 plus another 12, that's 36. So that will be about 204, and for them 22 and 11, that's 33, so that'll be 190 something. Okay, so I think that upgrade will be well worth it. So let's continue, and let's go for the 3rd level of upgrade there. Do we have additional ones? We do, that's right. Slayers can have up to 5 levels of upgrade. Beasts only have up to 3. So let's go back. So we've now got the upkeep minus 15%. What else can we get? We can get additional melee attack. I think that will be good. That's 125 acclaim. Current acclaim is 140. So I think instead of going for that, we will actually get the reduction on the Slayer axe throwers first. And then next time we get some acclaim, we'll look at increasing both of these. So these guys will also get melee defense plus 12. We don't have enough acclaim now, of course. Do we have enough acclaim for anything for giant slayers? Let's have a look. No, we don't. So they'll get bonus versus large, and they'll get missile ammo. Alright, so we've got some upgrades to our slayers, which is nice. So melee attack plus 7, missile damage plus 20, and minus 15 to the upkeep. And weapon damage plus 10%, bonus for infantry plus 8, and upkeep minus 15%. So when we get the opportunity, we will get some slayers into our armies and try to make them a staple of our armies. Not completely slayers, but we'll try to have at least 3 units, 4 units in them. Okay, right, let's see. So he's laying in wait. Our other army, I believe, has no movement remaining. Okay, we've got that's right, we've got Norskins just outside there. Alright, yep, so he's done. I think what I might do here is grab a Regiment of Renown. Or Slayers. We'll grab some Slayers. Slayers are the strangest and most deadly of all dwarfs. They are outlandish doom-seekers, individuals who have wholly dedicated the entire fibre of their being to the hardest and most destructive life of battle that they can find. Dwarves are a proud people, and none of them cope well with failure or personal tragedy. The loss of family or horde is inconsolable to dwarves, a fate that can seriously unhinge their obsessive minds. Likewise, the loss of honour, such as failing to uphold an oath or being forsaken in love, can cause a dwarf to forswear the fellowship and comforts of family, clan, and hold, opting instead for a life of self-imposed exile. Having broken ties with everything they once held dear, these dwarfs leave behind all possessions save their axes. They take the solemn and binding vows of the Slayer cult, oaths which oblige them to forevermore seek a death in battle at the hands of the most deadly enemy they can find. Next, Slayers shave their heads, save for a solitary crest, a fearsome plume which they dye bright orange and stiffen so that it sticks out at an alarming angle. They then begin their quest for a glorious death, deliberately seeking out mighty targets to destroy, such as trolls, ogres, or even giants. The Slayer way of life, a constant search for battle and foes, invariably means that many achieve their ambition and are slain at the hands of ferocious beasts. Others, the least successful ones in a sense, survive perhaps due to a great martial skill, or because they are the toughest or most determined. This natural selection weeds out all but the most exceptional of their kind, meaning that any Slayer met is psychopathically dangerous, a warrior well honed at spotting and driving an axe into an enemy's weak points. As Slayers spurn armour or shields, those who live to fight on become heavily scarred and fearless monster killers, bitter fighters that band together to seek their doom. Yet they are incapable of deliberately fighting to lose. Upon his own death, a Slayer will use his final breath to fuel one last attempt to strike at a foe. In times of battle, Slayers arrive from the wilderness to join a throng, lending their considerable combat skills to the dwarf cause. Many desperate wars have been won by the ferocity and sheer determination of the Slayers, although they prefer to hew down towering monsters. At need, they will turn their axes to scything down any enemy. Even when bloodied and battered, after a battle's end, they will pause only long enough to slake their thirst before beginning their death quest anew. Very interesting. The Slayers are psychopathic morons who've lost the will to live, but won't intentionally kill themselves. So, fun guys. Be good for a night out on the town. Alright, so we've got our Slayer unit. Let's just upgrade the Runesmith, who's leading these guys. So we've got the Wrath of Rune. And let's try and drive these Norscans out of our lands. Yet they don't want to fight us. And why would they? They're going to lose decisively. Okay, excellent. Let's see. So we can go for treachery, or we can go for growth. I want to go for growth, because in this province we need to get this hulled up to tier 4 as soon as we can. Alright, so we don't seem to have any threats right next to us now. Although we do have threats all around. If we look at the map, we can see that the vampire counts is still quite a sizable threat. They've been pushing north. They've been knocking out the Empire, so we're going to lose our Empire buddies fairly soon. As you can see, they've gone quite north. They've almost gotten to Kislev. They've got up to Kislev, sorry. Then down south and to the west, we have the threat of the Greenskins, and quite the threat it is. So they have occupied the lands of the Border Princes, and I would dare say that they control most of the mountains. And then, of course, down here we've got the Rats, who we are currently at war with. So we've got a lot going on. Of course, Throg as well has decided to come all the way from Norska just to have a scrap. I don't know why he chose us. I mean, maybe he learned of how powerful Ungrim is and thought he wanted to test himself. But regardless, we'll have to make sure that we kill him when we can get the opportunity. Settlement upgrades. Let's see, we've got 9,000. We are currently turning a profit, so that's something. Okay, do we want to spend 5,000 now to get that upgrade? I don't think we need it, because Ungrim's not too far away, so if somebody comes to lay siege, we do have Ungrim close by. So we'll save our money for the upgrade of Karak Ungor when that becomes a possibility. Now, I'm not sure if I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, today's stream, I'm doing something now, introducing something a little different. So each stream will be brought to you by a different member of my feline family. So today's stream is brought to you by my cat, Chakotay, who you can see in the top left-hand corner. So, cat of the day is Chakotay. Chakotay loves attention. He also loves being groomed by the other cats in the house. And he loves to chase Siddig, who is, shall we say, his nemesis. Probably there's the most animosity between those two of all the cats in the house. I can't quite figure out why, but it's there nevertheless. Okay, it will be a decisive victory against Throg, because he walked right into our ambush. Alright, let's save. I think Throg deserves to be beaten in person. So let's fight that battle. So you can see Chakotay, he's a black and white cat, and he is a big boy. I think he's weighing in at just over 7.5 kilos. And it's not because he's fat, he's a big, muscly boy. Yeah, so he poses a real danger to the other cats if he really wanted to hurt them. But he's, apart from when he's dealing with Siddig, he's a pretty gentle soul. And that photo has him sitting in a shopping bag, as cats like to do. They're strange beasts. Okay, so we've got Throg in an ambush. So what does he have? He's got a couple of marauders. He doesn't really have any large beasts we need to worry about. He's got 2 units of trolls, I think. I don't think this is really going to be much of an issue. We want to kill Throg. Throg is the primary target. So when Throg gets close, we're going to put everything we can into killing him. If we can destroy the trolls too, that'd be nice. Oh, right. We're right on top of them. Okay, let's see, where are the trolls? Trolls are at the back, so let's put these anti-large units here. They may shout longbeards, but these are actually stonemasons. Can't add audio files, so don't have the ability to change that. Oh, come on. There you go, that's better. Alright, so we've got these guys here. Let's group them. Let's group them. Now, some miners on either side would be nice to pound them with some satchel charges. Yep, they can reach, that's good. I like the fact that they can reach. Let's get the Thunderers at the rear, and we'll shoot them in the back. And then we've just got our Quarrelers, so we'll go 4 Quarrelers, I think, on this side. And we'll go 3 Quarrelers on the side that we start on. We'll actually have them down here, and we'll angle them a bit. There we go. Or maybe we'll, yeah, because they're going to be walking that direction. Actually, no, they're going to turn and they're going to want to fight. So, alright, Ungrim, you're going by here, because you're going to go straight for Throg. And then the eagle, I don't know what we'll do with the eagle. Let's put the eagle over that side. And Ungrim will be joined by his pet pig, Grothar, the giant boar, as they go for Throggy Boy. Alright, let's start the battle. Now I'm going to pause it briefly, just so I can give everybody commands at the same time. They should fire of their own accord. They'll fire of their own accord, and then I'll hold on to the eagle. Not quite sure what we'll do with him yet. We'll see what develops. See who needs help, I guess. Alright. Those miners, I think, are going to need the assistance. Alright, so these guys around the back. And let's throw some more satchel charges into these. Come on, get them off. Get your shots off. Oh yes, that worked out nicely. And Throg is taking a pounding. Oh, you're kicking Ungrim. How dare... Grotha, you're meant to come and help, not watch. What good is a pet boar if it just stands there and watches a giant beast like Throg just, you know, kick you? Don't let them escape. Don't let them escape. Alright, so we got Grotha after him. Ungrim is not going to reach him, unfortunately. He's out of range, I think, of these guys. I don't know if they're quicker than Throg. I have no idea. Let's have a look. What's the speed on these? Speed 31. Throg. Ah, no, Throg's going to get out of there. Thankfully, our boar is quicker. We might want to maybe get our eagle over there too. Eagle's got a speed of 138. So let's get the eagle over that direction, because he can get there in smart double time. So Eldrazor, the giant eagle, really is a giant fracking eagle. I think his beak is the size of a dwarf. Could probably fit a dozen dwarves on his back. Alright, I don't think we're going to catch him in time. Although Grothar has gotten his health right down. Oh, Ungrim is doing a good job on these berserkers. He's not letting them get away. We're going to let him go back to his army. Alright, where are they? Where's the... I can't quite make out where the edge is. Alright. Frog, he's almost dead. He's almost gone. One good peck at the back of the neck, and he's dead. Except we're not really doing any attacks to him. We're just walking behind him, escorting him off the field. I'll come at 17 health. Oh no. So, oh, he's regenerating. Oh, there we go. Got stuck by the boar. Here we go. That'll teach Throg. He'll undoubtedly be back down with a new army within the next, I don't know, 5 to 10 turns. But at least we taught him a lesson in the meantime. Well, it's a bit chilly here this morning. Not quite sure of the temperature, but I can see frost on the windows. Let's see. Excuse me. Alright, so this might take a little while to load back in, as I explained in the previous video. I'm running Warhammer 2 from just a bog standard hard disk drive, because I put Warhammer 3 onto the SSD. I only have a relatively small SSD, which doesn't fit both. So I'll keep Warhammer 3 on the SSD since Immortal Empires seems not too far away now. I think they've said August, which means we'll maybe looking at 6 to 8 weeks, which is good. I mean, we can. Well, it's not easy to wait that long, but I'm sure we can wait that long. Plenty to do in the meantime, especially with all of the games that have been announced recently. Just keeping up to date on the news on those. There's a few games I'm interested in. I was interested in Sonic Frontiers, and then I saw the gameplay. Not so interested in that one now. It just looks way too barren, so probably give that one a miss. I'm certainly interested in Diablo 4, which will become which will be something I'm starting to cover on the channel. Actually interested in Starfield as well. I think that looks pretty good. I know there's complaints about the engine it's using not being up to date, but I'm quite impressed with what they've managed to do. I guess the big concern there is the planets that you visit, how much of it is just completely random and completely empty. I don't know. But a couple of games to look forward to next year. So I might start to look at covering Starfield as well. I don't want to diversify too much, but it would be nice. It is going to be nice covering something apart from Warhammer. So looking at our army there and how they fared, most of our dwarves didn't even take a scratch. I think we've got 2 units of warriors that took a few casualties. Some miners, we took some casualties there. And Ungrim, I think, has just taken a little bit of damage from Throg. It was probably when he got kicked in the groin, which was a low blow by Throg. But the eagle took a tiny bit of damage, but the boar fared well. Previous battle, he didn't fare so well. Maybe it will be worth keeping him around. Might look at see how much oath gold it will cost to upgrade the giant boar pet that we have for Ungrim. Although depending on what the next monster hunt is, we might end up replacing the boar with a different pet for Ungrim. Trying to recall what is the next one. So we just had Snap Crabclaw, who was the large crab. I think the next one is the spider. I think it's what's her name? Orc-muncher, something Orc-muncher. And I think she appears somewhere in the mountains, just off the Badlands. Okay, back to the campaign game. Yay! Alright, so we've gained another rank for Ungrim. Excellent. Now, where did this battle take place? Is it within our borders? I'm not certain. How much will we get? Yeah, we'll take the cash and oath gold. Alright, it's not within our borders, really, because Nashrak's Lair was destroyed. So we need to get an army to Nashrak's Lair. I don't know if I want to use Ungrim's army to reoccupy it. Yeah, if we can get an army from Silver Pinnacle for a short period, then that's probably going to be a good idea. Or maybe we can get these guys to come down. Yeah, that's what we'll do. The Slayer King's Oath. Wintertooth Broken. The Slayer King of Karakadrin has slain many trolls in his time, but this one was different, his rangers told him. Wintertooth, they called him, a king among trolls, with the wit to marshal a host. Sure enough, Ungrim found him not in a dank cave, but on the battlefield, with the monsters and madmen of the north behind him. Sure enough, the host crumbled and fled when their king fell beneath the axe of Dargo, eviscerated by a sweeping strike. That paragraph there doesn't quite make sense towards the end. I think they made a bit of a mistake. Even as the throng celebrated their victory, Ungrim brooded. The The one troll in the world with wit to match his monstrous might now laid before him, guts spilling onto the ground. Where else could he seek his doom? Well, I'm sure there are many places, Ungrim, where you will have the opportunity to meet your doom. So we defeated Throng. We've got 15 bonus versus large and additional weapon strength. I'll take that, thank you. And we've removed the Wintertooth Grudge. I didn't even realise there was a Wintertooth Grudge. Okay. That's good. So our grudge-o-meter is down at satisfied. Okay, so we will... I was going to say we will recruit some Slayers, but I guess we won't. Oh yeah, that's right. We're not inside lands that we own, so we can't. Ah, here we go. If we go here, we will be. So let's let's go under the mountain, because this is our region. We should be able to get Slayers from there. Not when we're in the underground, though, I don't think. Oh no, yep, we can. Okay, cool. So let's get a group of Slayers to come with us and recruit them. And let's give Ungrim his upgrade. And I think some melee defense. Nope, we've got the full melee defense. Let's get the melee attack. That'll be nice. Alright, so now we want to get Vragni's army. And we're going to boot the Slayers from there. We don't need them now. And we're going to go into the underway. And we wanted to move down here. And he's going to be the one that's going to reoccupy down here. Because I don't think they have an army close by. If they do, then I guess we've got to bring Ungrim back up. Although we do have another army on the way back up. We have Dorin Grandad, who is making his way back to our lands after a successful monster hunt. Okay, so that's pretty much everything there. We need 13 turns. That's quite some time. Darn it. It's quite a long time for an upgrade. Alright, we unassigned skill points. Who's got an upgrade? Garim Dinson. Let's see, Garim, what will we give you? You have immortality. You can harden armor, so that will what? Assist the army, increase the armor of the parent army. By how much? Armor increased by 3. Missile and melee damage to the parent army by how much? Tell me how much. There we go. 3%. Yeah, okay, that one will do. Skip the settlement upgrades. Oh, what building is damaged? Up at Kerak Vlag. Might leave that as is for now. Oh, hang on. Will it be worth 200 income? Yep, let's build that. Extra income will be nice. Okay. Alright, so I'm expecting that the Norskins will try their luck again. Whether they send 2 armies next time, I don't know. But since Throg has started the fight, we're going to have to muster a force to go up north and deal with him. Maybe it'll be Ungrim who does that once we've dealt with the dirty rats. Or maybe it will be Vragni, Strongarm, going north himself. Okay, so Ungrim, you've got a full army. Let's turn due south. We want to destroy Dead Rock Gap. And then maybe get some sight on what else is down this direction. Don't want to piss off the orcs if we can help it. Don't want to be fighting them at the same time. Karakadrin, there's an upgrade. I'm holding off on that. Oh, that's right. We don't need. We must not forget our other army that's on its way back. We want to get them back as soon as we can. Oh, quest successful. Move a character to the following province. Zufbar. Dark clouds have enveloped the accursed province of Sylvania. Such a spectacle has not been seen since Count Manfred von Karstein, the vampire lord of that realm, was last vanquished. Now, reports reach Ungrim of sinister, black-robed old men roaming the high peaks. I wonder what they're up to. He suspects that death has regained mastery of Sylvania, and the interlopers herald the spread of its corruption to neighbouring regions. The Slayer King will need to act in order to protect his people. Carry out successful assassination attempt. Wound or kill one character belonging to the vampire counts. Ungrim's agents sent word that they have tracked down 2 of the cloaked figures who appear to be necromancers, and have worked out likely locations where they might be cornered. There seems to be no good reason for the necromancers to be roaming the high peaks, and Ungrim sends word for his agents to act against them to put an end to whatever scheme they are engaged in. Well, maybe they're just looking at real estate. I mean, you can't leap to... you can't make an assumption about their motives. Maybe they're just out for a stroll. You know, the nice, crisp mountain air. Although, on the other hand, they did destroy and take over Zufbar, so maybe they're not the nicest of fellows. We have to free Zufbar. Which means we're going to have to go to war with the vampire counts at some point. We really are surrounded now. No friends. The friends we did have, the Empire, have really been taking a pounding. Faction destroyed, Clan Ferric. I'm not even sure where they are, to be honest. Confederation, Red Fangs and Bloody Spears. Okay. Can they reach it on this turn? Well, they can if they use the underway. If they're walking over land, they can. Beautiful. In that case, you are going to retake Nashrek's lair. 2,500. Okay, maybe we'll search the ruins first. All right. So which of these is it? Okay, so we've got 1 red, 3 blue. So this cannot be purple because that's purple. So that has to be purple. So it's either a purple 4 or a purple 2. Now this cannot be a 4, it cannot be a 1, and it cannot be a 3. So that has to be a 2. Which means that this is a 4, which in turn means that this is a 2. So purple 2. Haha! Logic! We earned the Dragon Helm. Okay. I don't mind those puzzles. The puzzles that are really annoying are the dials where you have to turn them around. Okay, so next turn we'll reoccupy Nashrek's lair. Let's continue to move south. We might be able to actually reach this turn. Not quite. Alright. Let's move part way. And then just go into ambush stance. And then we've got 1 more army to move. And they're carrying on through Zufbar. Oh, there's some greenskins. They've taken Cragmere. Oh, and they've taken Zufbar from the vampires. Interesting. Does he have assassination abilities? He does. So we need to find a necromancer for him to kill. So he's going to leave the army so he can go kill a necromancer. That will do for this turn. Let's end the turn. Okay, so we should be able to find an agent of the undead somewhere around here. I imagine be hopefully an easy target. And then we'll send our army back through the vampire count lands. I don't want to really spend too much time in the mountains. I don't want to end up getting into a fight with Grimgor quite yet. It's inevitable, of course, but trying to avoid it for now. Omens are ill. Something you have done has angered the gods. Oh, I'm sure I've done lots to anger the gods. If they're angry, Growth plus 20. Okay, yep, I'm happy with that. Haha, Chaos has arrived. Turn 93 and Chaos have decided to show up. Okay. Jorhul the Beast... the Beslimed. He was beslimed, okay. There's a joke there, but I won't say it. Alright. Let's colonize. And we've once again secured the province. So we've got to repair Nashrak's lair. And let's go increase the public order in the province. How much will we have to spend? 2002. We're going to be generating an extra, what? 345 jumps up to 460, so 105. That would take us 10, 20 turns before we see a return on our investment. So we will hold off. Okay, so let's first of all bring this army back home. Oh, hang on, I just clicked on the wrong one. Okay, that's fine. He can make that assassination attempt. 37% chance. 7% chance the hero is wounded. Ah, well, let's hold off. Maybe we'll find an easier target. Let's get our army. Continuing in the underway, of course. Right, do we have the Hammer of Grungni rune word active? No, we don't. So let's... We've got the Oath Gold for it. Let's go for the Rune of Flight, some melee defense, and the Rune of Seeking. And that's going to give us 7% missile damage, 8% missile range, and sorted other goodies. Alright. That's interesting. The Slayer's only costing us 122 there. We must have some other upkeep reduction. Because aren't Slayers usually 200 and something? Oh, that's the Deadwood Beast, which is locked. Oh, of course, these are the other beasts. So, I think the next one that will show... Ah, there we go. Arakor Orc Muncher. I think she's next. We've got gyrocopters. Slayer. Where's the Slayer? There he is. Okay, 122. Guess I won't see the true cost of him. Unless I was to go to the help, but I don't want to do that. Alright, so he's moved. No, he hasn't moved. What am I on about? He has not moved. I'm losing it. Alright. The Dead Rock Gap. I don't know how well defended this will be. Okay, not well defended. Not worth fighting that. Or auto-resolve. Oh, we can sack for some gold. I'll take that gold, thank you. And then we're going to return and claim it. Oh, and we've secured another province. Okay, I like that. Let's go for the public order. Alright, so Mount Silverspear is going to be theirs. I do wonder if any of our dwarven brethren are alive down here. I hope so. I'd like to give... Oh, damn, you cannot trade settlements in Game 2, can you? I was going to say I'd like to give them Mount Silverspear so that they can cover my southern flank, but I'm not going to get that opportunity. Okay. Guess we'll have to press down, press on in that direction then. Any sign of incursions by the Norskans? No. I do have to worry though about chaos. I'm going to have to bring Ungrim back up. I think I'll lose Karak Vlag and Seepgore, but if we can hold them at Silver Pinnacle, then that will do. Unassigned skill point. Let's see. Rune of Wrath and Ruin, I think. Another unassigned skill point. This one for Ungrim. What do we want to give Ungrim? We could give him another 6 melee attack. We're taking up to 114. Let's see, Slayer King will give +5 melee attack for Slayer units. Okay. We've only got the 1 there at the moment, so it may not be worth it yet. Oath of Forging. 50% from Oath go from buildings. I think we'll give him that additional melee attack for the time being. And as we get more Slayers in the army, which I think we'll do, we'll begin to replace those warriors. We'll put another unit of stonemasons in there, and then maybe 2 units of Slayers. So Clan Angrind is still alive. I think that clan was Thorgrim's clan. And I'm not seeing Thoric. No. Thoric Ironbearer. No, Thorgrim Grudgebearer. Sorry. Not seeing Thorgrim. I think I saw Thoric's clan, but not Thorgrim's. Which doesn't bode well. If Thorgrim's been wiped out by the greenskins. Thank you. So we just got... Okay. 4,000 plus another 2,000. That's nice. It's helping to boost the Black Crown. War against Miragliano. Oh my god, the orcs are going insane. They're taking over the world. Occupy, loot, or raise 12 different settlements. Okay.
The Slayer in me seeks death.
The Slayer in you seeks death. You might get what you want. With the greenskin threat the size that it currently seems, I think you might get what you want. Okay, so Nashrak's lair. I think we want to get these guys back up north, back to the hold they came from, and then this army will probably go and occupy Silver Peak, or Silver Pinnacle rather. Now, there's a necromancer there. Where is our hero? There he is. Are there any other ones I can see? No. Alright. Let's get him. Hopefully. Oh, he's the same guy. 37% chance. Alright. Let's give it a try. We failed! Okay, I'm not surprised. Well, it looks like the vampire... Are the vampire cants fighting against the greenskins? If they are, then that is very, very good for us. Hashut Champion, hey, how you going, mate? Welcome to the stream. Is there a war between those two factions? Please say there is. So Grimgor's Ardboys are at war with the Vampire Cans. Excellent. So as long as they remain at each other's throats, they'll be distracted. Which is good. Because they won't be thinking about me. Damaged building. What's been damaged? Oh, that's right. I don't really want to invest much in that because the chaos is on its way down and they're going to destroy that. So we'll leave that be. Let's end that turn. So how are you today, Hashut Champion? You going good? Having a good day or evening?
My Slayer oath would have me kill.
Oh, what's Throt want? Is he going to declare war on me? He wants me to give him cashy money. Do we want another enemy up north? Screw it. I'm not giving you any money, you rat. Doing good, buddy. It is night time for you. Okay. I hope you're having a pleasant evening. Wardwalkers confederated the Hellspire tribe. Okay. Oh, raiding Carrick Flag. We've got Norskins are back again. Looks like it's Throggy Boy. He's back for round 2. Oh no, it's not Throg. Aha, our next monster hunt is available. So, Arakor Orc Muncher. A number of merchant caravans have gone missing near Mount Gunbad, and it seems that the vile beast Arakor Orc Muncher has been responsible. It is imperative that you eliminate the threat. You have 15 turns to find and slay it. Well, thankfully it's right there, so that won't be a problem. We'll attack the rats at Mount Silver Spear, and then we'll head north and deal with that. So it's a bit of a plan. Can we attack the rats on this turn? No, we cannot. Let's just go under the mountains then. And then we'll attack them next turn. Let's see, we should have an arm. Yep, that army's almost back in our lands. And can they? Yes, they can make it up to the mountain. Excellent. Alright. Now that they're back, that's very good for us. 238. Shouldn't that be cheaper? I'm not sure. I can't believe that Clan Mulder have come all the way down here. I mean, what are they after? Where is our hero? Here he is. Let's see. What's his odds? 36% has gone down. Alright. Oh, we got it. We got the assassination. The scout watching Sylvania's border reports a chance encounter with a terrified Sylvanian peasant who lay hidden and witnessed the passing of a hideous army of the dead. At its head rode 2 pale figures on dead horses, one in crimson armour and the other robed in black. The armoured figure slapped his mount's neck with a mailed fist and cursed in a voice as cold as death. Weeks of searching the mountain caves and still you have failed to find what I desire. If you are wrong about the locations to the northwest, and we should find no dragon's corpse to serve me unto death, I shall feast upon your soul. It seems that the undead lord is searching for new materials for use in his foul necromancy. It would seem that the dead have found at least 2 possible locations for what they seek, and are now moving to claim their vile prize. King Ungrim marches from his hall, shouting for the throng to be assembled. In the meantime, he must decide which of the undead hordes his scouts should track. March north or march south? Let's say Ungrim is going to be heading back north fairly soon, so we're going to go march north. Some more gold, that's nice. Move any character to the following region. Wisemund. Oh, okay, it's a little bit of a trek. I guess the guy that just carried out the assassination, he could do that. Oh, if I can find where he is. There he is, there he is. So he has improved in his assassination skills, but he can't move anyway. Alright. I do believe that's everybody who can move has moved. Although maybe, yeah, maybe they can move. We want to get them to Carrick Ungor, because we're going to need the extra defences, I think. We're ignoring the damaged buildings up the north, because I'm pretty certain we're going to lose these 2 settlements. Only invest in what you can defend. Otherwise you're just wasting your funds. Okay. The Warriors of Chaos. So who's got control of the north at the moment? It's okay, I think it's Throt. So if Throt decides he doesn't like chaos, then that would be handy for us. Decisive victory. Alright, let's just auto resolve. We're not in our lands, so we'll take the gold and elf gold. Alright, there we go. We lost Karak Vlag. I was expecting that. Risk Wrath. Okay. Okay. The Red Fangs have been destroyed. Oh, because Grimgor has confederated another group. Ah, Grimgor's been busy. Let's see. Let's get you into Karak Ungor. And let's get you guys over north. Actually, you're going to be better if you, yeah, force march. You're in our lands. I don't think there's any threats there any longer. So you can force march. We should have our assassin. Dwarven assassin. It just doesn't seem right. He's going to go out to Wiseland, which I think is probably a couple of turns trek for him. Pierce Brosnan, welcome to the stream. How are you going? Hello, hope all is well. How is the Kislev mod going? Well, the Kislev mod, I've been playing around with some icons for the charms. Not completely happy with what I have yet. And I've been playing around with the bear hunt panel. So what I'm intending with the bear hunt panel is so the hunts will be between 4 and 6 turns, and the bear hunt panel has a pane for each turn. And as you're moving through the bear hunt, the panels become enabled, so they go from a dark grey, excuse me, from a dark grey to a pale icy blue to signify that you've activated that one. So you can see at a glance what your progress is. So so that's pretty much all I've done on it. I've got to do another stream. So the last stream where I went through the UI, I wasted a shitload of time just getting caught up on what what the initiate bear hunt button and what the charms would look like on the main campaign toolbar. I think that using the little flags for the charms on the bottom of the toolbar will be okay. But I'm not going to concentrate on that next time. We're going to start looking at the actual screen where you'll see the bear hunt panel and the charms displayed. And as well as that, we need to look at designing the screen where you choose your hunting party and which bear hunt you want to do. So no coding has been done. It's just all UI stuff at the moment. And jotting down ideas. Although I don't know if you're familiar with the Discord that I have, but I've added a new channel to the Discord, and if you want to go to the Discord, you should be able to see the link in the chat. I've added a new channel in the Discord which allows people to put in ideas for bear hunt dilemmas. So the bear hunt is a series of dilemmas, and we're going to need, I guess, a minimum maybe of 15 or 16 different dilemmas that we can randomly attach together. So I've put in that channel, this is the format. If you've got any ideas for a dilemma, for a story for a dilemma, then feel free to put them down in that channel of the Discord. Alright, Ungrim. He has another point to spend. Let's... Miners, Dwarf Warriors, and Longbeards. Nope. Quarrelers, Thunderers. Yes. Pierce Brosnan. Too many feds usually lurking in Discord, but we'll check it out sometime. Too many feds usually lurking. Too many... Okay. Alright.
Anad. Yes, my oath is intact. I'm not gonna die.
I'll probably make a video regarding the bear hunt dilemmas, much like I did with the banners for the Crusades, where I asked for ideas for the names. I'll probably do something similar where I'll just explain what they are, and then see if anybody has any ideas, and they can just put them in the YouTube comments. Decisive victory. Alright, not worth fighting that then. So we'll just take that victory. And we're going to sack that. And the Axe of Dargo. Oh, we just won 5 battles and we got some more gold. Yay. Embed a runesmith into the following army. Ungrim's army. Okay, alright, well we will. Once the runesmith returns. Let's see. Destroy Mount Silver Spear. If I just wipe them out from there, then they're just going to come back and take it. So I'm going to have to try and keep hold of it. At least for a little while. So is Crookback Mountain their last hold? If it is their last hold, looks like it's on fire. Looks like somebody else is attacking them. Richter's Clan Nest. Now they've got 2 holds. Not holds, sorry, 2 warrens. So probably Richter's Clan, probably in Crookback Mountain and Mount Greyhag, I'd imagine. They're the 2 closest settlements. We can see that our dwarven brethren have lost the holds in the mountains. I hope they still have their Karazakrak, but I doubt it. We may have to check on the way back north. Pierce Brosnan, which dwarf legendary lord do you find the most aesthetic? Most aesthetic? Probably Ungrim. I think Ungrim is my favourite, probably from the aesthetic point of view and from just the area he plays in the campaign. I'm sure it would be fantastic once you get it done. Your previous mods are top notch. Well, thanks. Thank you very much. I hope that I can maintain a certain level of quality. I have to find that I've been dragging my feet lately on the modding front. I should have been preparing mod stuff for porting to Diablo. Sorry, not Diablo. Got Diablo on my mind. Stuff for porting to Warhammer 3, the Hammer of Grungni and that, but I haven't really done anything on that. And I've designed the UI for the Dark Elves, but I haven't done any coding. And I should have a working version of that by now. But I keep getting distracted. Yeah, need to focus. Damage building, don't care about that at the moment. Alright. So Ungrim can now start moving north again. And on the... well, he won't be able to on the next turn, but maybe in 2 to 3 turns he should be able to attack that monster in the monster hunt that's currently active. And once we get him back into our territory, we'll swap out the dwarf warriors for another Slayer unit or 2. Pierce Brosnan, I know you are not from New Zealand, but do you agree that Jacinda Ardern is really a man like Michelle Obama? Oh, Michael Obama, sorry. I don't know whether or not Ardern is a man. I try not to think about Ardern at all. I don't like the woman. So whether she's a man, a woman, a lizard, I don't really give a toss about what she is. Just as long as she doesn't interfere with my life. I'm glad I'm not in New Zealand. Say that. Do we want them to use the underway now? Underway is probably best from this point. Alright, Ungrim, where are you, mate? Yeah, you're going to use the underway. I'm not going to go any further south. I think that's far enough. We want to go into the mountains so we can get an idea of if any dwarf holds are still up and running. Because, I mean, if we've got dwarf friends there, then that would be very helpful. Although I really imagine they don't. Alright, so 13 turns remaining until Arakor escapes our clutches. How are we for the Hammer of Grungni? Okay, we have 6 turns remaining on that. Okay, alright, so we're good there. I think we have one army still on the move. I don't know. They've reached their destination. They just need to go into normal stance. How long before we can upgrade Carrick Ungor? 5 turns. Okay, that's not too bad. Not too bad at all. Now, I must remember, we have to move Burrodin here, our Thane. He's got to head to Wiseland, I think. Wizenland? It's over this direction. There we go. Right, so we need to also, I think it mentioned...
My anger burns bright.
Garen, there we go. We'll get a bonus if we put a runesmith into Ungrim's army, so we'll get him into Ungrim's army, I think. Now, do we have the ability... no, I don't want to recruit them, thank you. Do we have the ability to hire any more heroes? No, we don't. Alright, I'm going to have to work on that. The dwarves really are the pillar of the setting for me. Their nobility and honour really inspires. Yeah, I like the dwarves a great deal. The dwarves and Tomb Kings, probably my 2 favourite factions, but if I could only have one, it would be the dwarves. I don't know what it is about the grumpy little stunties.
My Slayer oath would have me kill you where you stand, but I am also...
I think he's coming to ask for peace. Yep. What? You want me to give you 6.5 grand for peace, and I've just destroyed 4 of your settlements? No. He's taking the piss. I'll give you peace treaty for peace treaty. Oh, well, your loss. Hashut Champion, also, I did join your Discord. Ah, cool. Well, hope you enjoy your time there. I'm trying to... Well, I'm posting there every day, at least one thing. It's pretty quiet at the moment. I think it's been up for a week, and it's probably going to take a while before people start engaging there. Treasury, 3,000. I don't really want Chaos Corruption. Alright. I've got to, unfortunately, end this stream fairly soon, so I might have time for one more turn. Can we get them to the Silver Pinnacle yet? No. Alright. They're close, but not quite there. Let's see. Who's the other one? We've got Ungrim on the move. Can he reach... Alright. So he can go in there next turn. And then that leaves... them... and... that dwarf dude. Where'd he go? There he is. Oh, you're going to take that route, are you? Okay. Oh, the rats are down there as well. This place is just infested by the vampire cants. The Order Tide is certainly not doing well this time. It's the complete opposite. The Empire's being wiped out. Dwarves, my dwarven friends, are being wiped out. Kislev was wiped out. I have to wonder how the High Elves and Lizards are doing. Pierce Brosnan, reject modernity, embrace becoming a Dowie. Yes, everybody should do so. Hashut, I mostly do is submods and do Twitch stuff. Yes. Of course, for SFO. Yes, I recently joined the SFO Discord. I don't know why I hadn't joined it months ago, but yeah, I recently joined. And Venris said it was about bloody time that I had. So I saw that. I think you've got a sub channel there, don't you? Thanks for the stream. Have a good one. Yep, we'll probably make this the last turn, actually. Let's... Yep, what I'll probably do is move my armies into position and then make it so that the first turn of the next stream will be the fight against the spider to tame it. I think we'll tame that spider. I think it's got pretty good stats, if I remember rightly. Alright, so we just need to change his stance. And then we'll save it here. Alright, so thank you for joining me today, guys. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Sorry, I've got to cut it short. But I'll plan to pick this up again next week. But until then, have a great weekend. And I'll see you in the next stream.